Hi everybody. Well, that didn't go as expected. My picks were well represented in the break of the day, yet Pogačar thought differently about it and tried to end the tour on stage 11, which he did not manage to do. Arguably, Vingegaard is the moral winner by clawing back to Pogačar, who launched his attack with 30k to go, to eventually get beaten by Vingegaard on the line. Behind these two, Evenepoel put Roglic under pressure in the descent, who ended up crashing, yet received the same time. Here's the resulting GC going into stage 12, with Remco staying in second, 1 minute and 6 seconds behind Pogačar, and Vingegaard 8 seconds further down. Roglic sits at 2 minutes 15, and behind them the gap opens up to over 4 minutes. Today, de Klerk did not start the stage. We lost Johnny Zagire and Renard at Cofidis, and Fred Wright arrived outside the time limit. Girmay and Philipsen remain the main contenders for the green jersey. And following today's stage, Pogačar is taking over the polka dot jersey from Abrahamsen, who will keep on wearing the jersey though, given that Pogačar also sits in yellow. Which brings us to stage 12, a stage which is labelled flat by the organisers. Something I'd like to disagree with though. It's up and down all day, good for 2,300 meters of elevation gain. I refuse to accept the death of the breakaway stage, so I expect this to be break versus the sprinters. The climbing towards the start of the stage should favour the break formation, and I expect it to smash the hopes of some of the fast men. The versatile ones will survive this though, and in my opinion the scales will eventually tip in their favour. The finale is fairly straightforward, and the main fight for position will happen towards the bridge over the River Lot and the roundabout just after. From there, it's a 1k straight uphill drag to the finish. Here's the stage odds at the time of recording, with Philipsen the outright favourite. Then here's the riders to watch in my book. At Bahrain I would normally call Bauhaus here, yet with Wright arriving out of time and also other riders on the team suffering, I'm not too convinced about him. On top, he hasn't been doing well on any of the stages with altitude gain. I'm calling Bettiol from the break and Van den Berg in the sprint at EF. Nase at AG2R or Lascano at Movistar from the break, and of course Gaviria in the sprint. Turgis at Total Energie, Ballerini at Astana, Matthews at Jayco, and Stuyve at Little Trek, all of whom can be in the mix here, whether it's from the break or in a versatile sprint. Demar, De Lee or Kokar in the sprint. Expect Israel Premier Tech to regroup around Akkerman with a 15th, 6th, 9th, 4th and 3rd position. He's clearly been growing into this race. Philipsen at Alpecin will also survive this, as will our green man Girmay. Uno X has a bunch of riders who could do well here: Magnus Kort, Christoph and Wereskild. Philipsen and Girmay are my 4-star favourites for this stage. De Lee and Akkerman get 3 stars, Gaviria and Christoph get 2 stars, and Van den Berg, Turgis, Nase and Stuyve each get 1 star. In terms of podium prediction, I'm calling this one for Girmay, ahead of Philipsen and De Lee. Note that this may also be the stage where De Lee can get his pure power down. Enjoy the stage and see you tomorrow for my stage 13 preview.